What is going on, guys? This is Knasty 3090 here. Welcome back to another Draft of Glory franchise with the Mariners, episode 3. We've done, 5 episodes already? 5 seasons, in the first 2 episodes. We're going to have the number 1 pick again this year. Now, if you're new to this series, first of all, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video if you are enjoying it. But with this series, it's players that we have personally drafted. We have to build a championship with, or dynasty, I'm hoping for. Now, our lineup is all players that we have drafted, and they're slowly getting better. The pitching's alright, but we, this past year, won only, 40-something games, 41. So, I'm hoping to win maybe 60 games in one of the 2 years we have coming up. Anyone retiring our team? No one did. Votto and Miggy make the Hall of Fame. We have no exclusive free agents. We have no coaches we need to get. So, let's take a look at, we probably have some arbitration. We do. Now, none of these guys are guys that we have drafted, so I'm just going to let them walk. I really don't care for them. Let's take a look at tender contracts. Now, Castillo, the number 1 pick, his potential did go down. He did hit 16 home runs, but I do like him. I am going to give him I want to give him like a 7-year deal. Takes him to he's 29. 8 years takes him to he's 30. 8.6 is not bad. So let's do that. And he's not going to be a platoon. I'm going to make him a star, because I think he's going to be in the middle of the order bat. And we could probably get him at a cheaper rate. Let's see, so 8 years, and let's bring that up to like 73 million, and we're gonna front load it, pay him more now. Now let's see, any other guys? Esquivel now has that deep potential, but he ended up hitting 255 with 10 home runs, OPS of over 700, a WAR of 1.7. I'll give him a 5-year deal and just see what happens. Maybe that potential goes up. Blake Leone, a great rookie campaign, a 4.32 ERA with a 20-year-old rookie. I'll give him a 5-year deal. You guys are wondering why I do these 5-year deals? Because they've had 1 year in the majors. And then, so after that, this contract expires. That's 6 years. And then they are up for become free agents. If I want them, I'll keep them. If I don't want them, I'll try to get a draft pick for them. So let me just go sign the rest of these guys. Not much to it. And then we'll move forward. Not much to do in the offseason. I'll just see you guys at the beginning of the next season. Alright, so I got this all taken care of. Here's the lineup. It's starting to come together a little bit. So Lopez leading off the shortstop, then Higgins at second. Then we got Odell Luke with that 99 contact versus left. I want him batting third. Castillo fourth. And he's playing third base this year. His durability is good, but his fielding is bad. But there's a reason why. Price is back at first. Benitez, the guy we drafted, great power, good fielder, great speed. Not much contact, but he should hit for some good power. His durability is so bad, I can't play him in the field. So he's our DH. Valencia, who we drafted last year, is a right fielder by trait, but can play left and center. I'm going to put him in center because he does have a good solid fielding, good speed, a little bit of power. Hernandez back and right, and then Lauren Wright, the catcher. Pitching, we got Chavez, Zarate, Leon, Murillo, Cervantes. Nova's the long man, Reyes, Cabrera, Salazar, and Gindel. Those are all players who are currently that we have drafted. We have a lot of money locked up into this team, but a lot of it's just these contracts that keep going down and down and down, which is nice. Now we are going to have the number 1 pick. Now I do want to show you the roster history for the Major League team. However, there's a lot of players that are like clearing waivers. So let me just have them clear, and then I can show you our roster history and show you, he's out for a week or 2. Good start. I want to show you kind of what this team is looking like. Luckily, I can just substitute someone right in there. And we have almost a full Major League team of players we've only drafted. So let's see and take a look. I think that should show it now. If you take a look at roster history. So we have Odom, Kalexi, Josh Lester. I think that's it. Everyone else we have drafted. And there are other guys that we have drafted that are still in the minors. So Samuel is in the minors. I want him 1 more year to develop. I actually gave him a contract last year for 5 years at just under $2 million. Now, we're paying him $2 million to play in the minors this year, but I think next year he'll be ready. He's a 69 overall, which is nice. And then we have him locked up. I don't have to worry about it. And it's a very friendly contract. In AA, we have Jimenez. I was thinking about calling him up, but he just, I don't want to stunt his development. He can't hit yet. So I'll have him play in the minors. Merced, who we drafted last year, and the first overall pick. I want him to start to get in the minors. Ogawa, I think I should say his name. He'll probably be a reliever. He's not that good yet. Savala, this left fielder, good vision. Discipline and clutch aren't too bad. I'll have him play in the minors to start off. And then Cortez, who we drafted, good contact. We could call him up if we need to. And it doesn't show A-ball, but I don't think we have anyone in A-ball. At least I can't remember. Take a look at top prospects. Look at freaking San Diego. Ryan Weathers, Morion, Patino, and Abrams. Jesus. Was this one of the guys that we passed on? I think this was one of the guys we did pass on in the draft, but our guy's not here because we have already called him up. But Merced is at 15. That's not too bad. I think that's probably all we're going to have. Nope, Samuel's on. I wasn't sure if he exhausted his ability to be a prospect. So we have 2. So let me meet you guys at the draft. We're going to have the number 1 pick again. Hopefully we don't screw it up, and hopefully it's a strong draft for once. All right, we are 20 and 44. We are at the draft. Let's see who's out there. Hopefully this is a strong draft. There's quite a amount of blue chippers. There's a shortstop who's a project. Tyler Hall, I mean, he's not really great at anything. Another project who's 21. Great speed, but nothing really great at anything else. A reliever who could help us, but I don't want to take a reliever 1-1. A second baseman, Marate, who looks pretty good. There is a shortstop who could play right away. Can also play third. He looks pretty good. The problem is we already have a short and a third baseman, but let me take a look at those guys. Maybe we can move one off. Position of this guy looks good. Ryan Story. Great arm strength and arm accuracy. You could play short or third. He looks pretty good. The rest of these guys are projects. There's a closer who's a project. I'm not going to even look at that. A shortstop who's a project who's 22. Another starter who's a project, but he's only 18. High injury risk. Another starter who's a project. Pablo Torres looks pretty good. So, this is tough. So Story can really hit for contact. Good vision, discipline. But we have a shortstop and a third baseman. But let's take a look. Lopez can play he could play second. And we have Higgins. We can also play third, but I don't want Higgins to block like a great player. And then at third, Castillo can play no other positions. We could play him at DH, and we do have the DH. So do I take the starter, who's 18, who's going to take a little bit of time, and Torres, who I like. Don't love his per nines. He is a lefty. Or do I take the shortstop who's 22 who can pop in and play next year most likely? The overall is a 65 on the 20 to 80 scale, and Torres is only a 60. This is tough. Doesn't hit for any power really, average power. But he should be above average defense. Injury average risk is... I'm probably going to take the shortstop because I feel like I can find starters more often. Now, do we have any extra picks? We do not. Sweet. All right, I'm going to take the shortstop because I just feel like we normally can find pitchers in the draft. So I'm going to take Story. He should be pretty good, and we can, like I said, move Lopez to second base. I think that's probably what we'll do. So we're taking Story, and Torres went 6th. A reliever went 2nd overall. That's crazy. So Torres went to the Twins. We'll take a look and see if that was the other guy I was looking at, but we'll look at all the guys that we passed on. Round 2. Let's see. Ooh, there's a guy, center fielder who is a project. High injury risk. That kind of turns me off. A couple closers who are 25, but I might take him. A left fielder who could help soon. Ooh, big time power, good fielder. I might take him. A second baseman. Really don't need second baseman now. A catcher who's a project. Pretty good. But he can't help us soon. There's a closer who could help us soon. I'm going to take this closer. I like this left fielder, Jorge Ortiz. No, I got to take Ortiz just in case he has oh man, that power and fielding, I got to take him. Valero's a closer. I'll see if he gets taken. He hasn't been taken yet. Still, the problem is we have this huge gap of players. The A's have ran out of picks. And that closer is still available. Where was he? Oh, there's a first baseman who's a project. It's going to take some time. I don't love him. Same with that center fielder we already looked at. But where's that closer? Oh, did he get taken? No, he didn't. He's right here. Oh, my bad. I missed him. And he's a lefty, which I like. That's one reason why I liked him. So we got guys who I've liked so far. Moving on to round 4. A starter, Ray Lang. He is 24, but he could help us. There's another closer. Another lefty. I'm going to take him. Even though he's 25, I really don't care. Because he can help out next year. And we're getting to it. And Ray Lane got taken by San Francisco 2 picks later. We'll see if he's any good. But we're going to need to start getting players who can help us out. Because I think we're getting closer to being not a contender, but we'll see. David Barton, a left fielder, can help us sooner rather than later. Or do I take a starter who's a project? I'll take Barton. Just load up on the outfielders. And we'll figure it out after. So round 6 now. Last pick for us. Probably just take a shot in the dark. The starter's only 18. I'll take it. I doubt he's going to be that good. But we'll take him. Hopefully that's like a C potential. But yeah, let's see how we did in the draft. Okay, let's go. Story's a 96 potential. Let's go. His fielding's not great. I don't think he had second base. He's only third base, but he'll be our shortstop maybe next year. I might be slower with him since we can be. Stinks Ortiz only has 77 potential, but take a look at the fielding and the power, and the durability is not bad. Like, he can play next year if we want him to. But 96 potential, that was a good pick. It looks like. Varela only has 81 potential, but he's a 67 overall, and he's a lefty in the pen. Mortero, has 90 potential. He is 25, but 90, that's an A. That's not bad. David Barton, who we took in the second to last round, has 80 potential. That's a B. He is 24, so he's kind of old, but he's already a 72 overall. I think we might be, I don't know, maybe we'll be slower with him. We'll see. And then Richie Rivera has an 85 potential last round. Got a nice little steal there. Now let's see. Did we make the right pick? That reliever went number 2 as a 92 potential. That's just hilarious. Wow, 89 potential in their last pick here. Now I know 96 from Molina. This wasn't the starter we were looking at, but I'd rather have the guy we took. 94 in the project of a shortstop. Alright, let's keep looking. Another shortstop has 93 potential. And that, where is it? Ray Lane has 88 potential. Damn. Not the best per 9s, but that would have been nice to have. Oh well. Murata has 98 potential, this second baseman. He is a project, but 98 potential is pretty good. Maybe you could rationalize taking him, but he won't be able to help us out for a while. Where was that other starter that we passed? Oh, no! Damn it! I mean, his per 9s aren't crazy, but he's only 18. He's... F me, man. Passed on. I mean, we got a 96 potential and he's a 69 overall. I don't know. What do you think? Did we make the right pick? Like I said, it's usually easier to find starters, but damn when you see a 99, even though we took a 96. Damn, that one hurts. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll see you guys after the All-Star game. See who made the All-Star team for our team, and then we'll continue with the season. All right. We're at the All-Star game. I'll show you guys who made the All-Star team, and also I want to show you something else that just happened. So we have no starters, no relievers, no closers. I don't know who that is. No catcher, no first, no second baseman, no third baseman. Who is our... did I miss it? Who is our... Oh, here it is. Castillo made it. He's now an 82 overall. He's in 244, 18 home runs, so that's better. More of 2-2, so, he's having a pretty good year. Now, this just happened, in the last, week. These 3 guys just got injured. Valencia, Benitez, who was only hitting a .192, but he did have 10 home runs. And then Lopez broke his shins out for 2 to 3 months. So, yeah, that kind of stinks. But I will see you guys at the end of the season, see how our team's doing. Hopefully we secure the number 1 pick, but still continuing to improve. Alright, so I just finished the year. 45 wins, 117 losses. So, a slight improvement over last year. I think, because we went from 46 wins to 41, then to 45. The problem is we had just so many injuries. But let's take a look to see how the team did. So Higgins definitely regressed. Hit 232, 5 home runs. Did steal 26 bases. Peralta ended up playing quite a bit, even though at the beginning of the year I wasn't going to play him. But because of injuries, he hit 248, 2 home runs, and 290 at-bats. Pretty consistent when he does. Castillo only hit 236, but he did hit 24 home runs. OPS was 745, a WAR of 2, and he improved quite a bit, especially power versus left went up 11. So that's not bad. Odell Luke, he's kind of turning into a nice little story with us. He hit 22 home runs this year, 276 average, 326 on base. That's not great. Slugging 466, OPS of almost 800, a WAR of only .7 because he's not a great defender. But his potential's going up. He's down 81 overall. That's pretty good. We'll go over this in a second. I believe that is Lopez at the bottom. I think that was Benitez who got hurt. He only had 289 at bats, but they hit 12 home runs. He's there for power and speed. He only stole 7 bases. Price only hit 210 with 10 home runs. We don't have any other options at first base. That's kind of our problem. Hernandez, I mean, he does play good defense, but he's just not that good. 200, 9 home runs, WAR of -0.8. Lauren Wright hit 213. He hit 15 home runs. Wow. That's nice to see. Still, though, he's just kind of there to kind of hold in place until Jimenez is ready. And then Lopez hit 247, 5 home runs. But, yeah, he had a down year for him. Still a positive WAR because he does play solid defense. He plays at short. Let's take a look at pitching. Chavez had a 4.4 ERA, but he's now an 86 overall. So that's going up every year. That's good. He pitches a lot, 190 innings every year. Zarate, a 4.95 ERA, pretty much what he always does. High 4s, low 5s. Blake had another good year, 4.39 ERA, so basically what he did. I mean, that's like a number 4, number 5 on a good team. On us, that's like a number 2. Murillo, a 4.87 ERA. Again, not bad. And he pitches a bunch of innings. It's only 24. And Cervantes, a 4.95. I mean, the pitching wasn't awful. Nova as a long man, not bad. Reyes wasn't great. Cabrera wasn't great. Salazar, and then Gindel did struggle. He had that one good year. Let's take a look. We probably didn't get any awards. We'll just double check. My boy Mookie got an MVP, and Victor Robles. Any award, Rookie of the Year? Probably not going to be Heliot Ramos. And let's see. There is no Mariners. Now, let me just make sure we have the number 1 pick. I don't see how we wouldn't. We clearly do. Take a look at top prospects. Merced's the number 3 prospect in baseball. Nice. So that's good. Let's see. Where's Santiago? Did I miss him, or did he graduate from prospect status because he played too much in the bigs? That might have happened. But I think next year he will play. Yeah. Let's see how he's doing. Let's take a look at some of the other guys. So, we already looked at Merced. We also have Escobar, who I believe we drafted. Only a C potential. Nothing crazy. Sisk is another guy we drafted. And then closers, we're going to call up a couple of them. So here's Jimenez. He improved quite a bit. I think he's ready. Next year he'll be ready. +9 in contact first left. That's good. Durability is good. The fielding's not, but he does have a good arm. I think he's ready. Because right's not that good. At first, we only have Price who we can really use. So at third, we already had everyone up. And then the outfield, we have Zavala, who's a C potential. Did improve. There is Samuel. He's now a 70 overall. I think it's time to play him. He's 24. He's not getting any younger. So I think Luke, Samuel, and I don't know. I don't know about Hernandez. I'm not in love with him anymore. Valencia got hurt. He didn't hit well when he was healthy, and he kept getting hurt. And yeah, there's Escobar. He's still a D potential, I think. And then Kenny Pearsall hasn't really improved that much. But we did draft some outfielders. But I want to give Samuel a chance to play. So let's finish the season. Hope my Red Sox win the World Series. They do to defeat the Mets. So let's go to the offseason. Probably no retirement. Andres Cabrera, guy we drafted, actually retired. Damn it. Oh well. Any Hall of Famers? Nope. So we have no exclusive free agents. No coaching staff leaving. So let's just go right into this. Take a look at arbitration. I'm not going to sign any of these guys because none of these guys I have drafted. So just get off my organization. And tender contracts, let's just look. So there's Jimenez, but I can't give him like a long-term deal. Valencia, I'll probably just give him a 5-year deal. Even though, you know what, I'm not going to because he's not good. I'll give him like a cheap 2-year deal. So I think that's it. Let me just sign all these guys. And then I'll probably just meet you guys at the beginning of next year. And we'll do one more year in this episode. All right, another year, and here we are. Our lineup, our whole team is all guys we have drafted. So Lopez, Luke, Castillo, Benitez, Price, Samuel's now playing, Valencia, Higgins, and then Jimenez is now playing the catcher. Pitching, we got Chavez, Leon, Zarate, Marilla, Cervantes, Nova's a long man, and Varela, Jesus, is here. Reyes is here. Mortero, I can't say anything right now. 25-year-old 8 potential closers are Setman, and Gindle is our closer. Let's take a look at roster history. Now, it's going to show guys on the Major League team that are not here. It's because they're clearing waivers. Other than that, everyone else we have drafted. On AAA, we do have Frank Merced. I'm going to keep him down there. Redding, I sent him down to the minors. I think Story's going to be the beginning of the year in AAA. And Ogawa and Zavala and Richie Rivera, that guy we drafted last year, will start the year in AA. Ortiz, I was thinking about calling him up. I'm going to keep him in the minors. Just try to be a little patient with him. He's got some power and some good fielding, but we'll wait. Same with Barton, who we drafted last year. So, all in all, let's take a look at what we have for top prospects. Number 3 is Story. Merced dropped to 8, but we do have 3 and 8. Where is the starter who had the 99 potential? Where is he? Is he like... He must be an A-ball. By the way, Jimenez is 30th. I'm kind of surprised by that. He's all the way at 30. That's pretty good. And then Montero, the closer, is at 47. So, yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot in terms of prospects. So let's get into the year. I'll see you guys at the draft. I'm the number 1 pick again. Hopefully it's a solid draft and we can get a good player. I'm thinking first base is something we really need, but we'll take a look at it more once we're at the draft. So we are at the draft. Take a look at this. We're 31-28 this year. We are above 500 at the draft. We're 13.5 games behind the A's, who are 47-17. Where are we in terms of the wild card? We're only a game out of the wild card. We're the ranked 30th team, so I think we're just playing above our heads. But let's take a look and see how the team is doing before we look at the draft. Lopez is finally playing that number 1 pick. He's in 312 with 7 home runs, 13 stolen bases. His WAR's already 2-3. Luke hit 310 with 8 home runs. OPS of almost 900. Castillo hit 284 with 8 home runs. He's now an 88 overall. The average is up. The power's not there yet, but his slugging is way up compared to last year. So he must be hitting more extra bases. Benitez only hitting a .44, but he does have 12 home runs. And his power versus Price improving. Price, okay, I was saying we might need a first baseman, but Ryan Price is like, I'm going to hit 350 with 11 home runs and OPS over 1,000. All right, Samuel's only hitting 230. Does have 4 home runs, 7 stolen bases. Does play good defense. So his WAR is still slightly positive. Valencia, man, he can't hit. He does have a good fielding, he can run, but he just can't hit. So I might have to move on from him. Cortez, because Higgins has been hurt, has been playing. And then Jimenez in 286 with 2 home runs. Nice. That's good. Let's take a look at pitching. Chavez is a 2.81 ERA. My boy is turning into a star. Like to see it. Leon improving to a 3.91 ERA. Zarate 5.14. Murillo a 3.21. Cervantes with a 4.96. Nova's pitching well. Salzer has been great. Reyes hasn't been too bad. No, he's been bad. Varela has been bad. Morato's been terrible. Gindle's been good. So I think we might need to get a new left fielder soon, or an outfielder. Now Story in AAA is hitting pretty well. McCormick's on a guy that we've drafted. Where are the guys that we drafted? I think they're in AA. I think they're on the bench because I'm an idiot. Where is he? It's not Benson. Barton's one of the guys, but not the guy I wanted. Where is the other guy? Let me just... He's probably hurt. No, he's not. So where is he? He's not an A-ball. Where is he? Because I might call him up. Now we have Esquivel, who we could use, but I don't know. But where is he? Not Barton. Where is he? Not Zavala. It's Jorge Ortiz. Here he is. He's in 229 with 2 home runs only in AA. So I don't know. We might keep him. We might just keep what we got going for right now. By the way, roster history, if you guys want to see it. Boom! The whole team is guys we've drafted. Now, in terms of top prospects, before we look at the draft, let's see what we got. We have the number 1. We have the number 2 in Story. Merced's down to 10. He hasn't really improved that much. Story's potential has not gone up, but he's improving. I'm going to let him just rake in AAA. Maybe we'll call him up if we need to. We probably have no one else, since everyone else that we had on this graduated. And that is the case. So let's take a look. We are having the number 1 pick. Oops. Let's see, there's a closer. I'm not going to take with the number 1 pick. A right fielder who's a project. High injury risk. Don't love that. Because that means they're going to have terrible stamina. Or durability, and they're going to get hurt. Another guy with a high. Here's a third baseman. Tom Woodson. Low injury risk. Don't love the player, though. Plate discipline's good. Contact versus right's good. But nothing crazy other than that. Pablo Marquez, a starter who's a project at 22. Don't love it. Perry Price, another starter who's a project. Not bad. I might take him because he's only 18. A second baseman who could be ready in like 2 years. Low injury risk, but he can also play first. We kind of all set with infield. Maybe a first baseman, but then Price having a great year. Geno Manning. I don't love his I love his walks per nine, but I don't love his hits. But I might take him. And then Aguilar. Oh, this is tough. So there's Manning, Price, and then there's Alvarado, who has low injury risk. Not the best fielder. We could move him to first, but then you're not getting any power out of first base. Could have him at second, but then that's where Lopez is going to play because Story's going to play short. I'm probably going to go with Manning because he has at 75 walks per 9. He's 18, but usually these projects do have high potential, so I'm going to go with Manning. Oops, I have the double-A team. Do we have any extra picks? We never do. That's what I know the other ones we did. I don't know why this one we don't. But it makes it a little more harder. All right, Geno Manning from Pennsylvania. He is a project, but we can wait with him. So Torres was number 2 pick. Woodson was the third baseman, who should be pretty good. Price and Alvarado went 7. All right, so maybe it was a good move not to take him. So we're not gonna pick again forever. Might as well drink a cup of coffee. The Braves had 4 picks in a row. Okay, here we go. There's probably like no one left to draft from. Oh, no, there are. There's a third baseman. I don't know if he can play any of the secondary positions, but there's a left fielder, Marcus. Ooh. Not a great fielder, but low injury risk on the bat can play. But let's see what else is here. A closer. I might have to take that outfielder. There's a reliever. A starter. Ooh, he looks really good, Ortega. I don't know, but that left fielder, he's well scouted. Oh, man, that bat is so good. And the vision, discipline, I got to take him. I have to take the bat. And I know we're drafting a lot of outfielders. We'll figure it out. Look at all these picks these teams have. And we get none. This is really annoying. Yeah, the Braves ran out of picks. It just makes it hard for us. There's less players. All right, there's this closer available. I'll probably take him. DeAndre Berry. He is 25, but I don't care because like he'll probably play next year. So he's like a 25-year-old rookie. It's not bad. All right, round 4. All right, there's not a whole lot. There's a catcher a closer who's a project. I'll take him because I just want more relievers. And speaking of catchers, we do have 2 that we can use, but I would like to get more. But it doesn't look like there's any really available. There's this guy. Actually, not bad. I know he's probably not going to be that good, but we just need more catchers because I don't know. Wright is our backup, and if Jimenez, but if there's injuries, we want more. And last pick of the draft, I'll probably just take Jeff Correa, shot in the dark. He's a project who's 24. Or do I take a guy like... I might just take another catcher. No. I'll just take him, whatever. It's the 6th round. So let's see how we did. Come on. 93. Okay. Draft gets better, though. 93 potential. Geno, he's short. 5'10". Well, he's my height. Walks per 9 is good. He's a lefty. Hoping for a higher potential. We'll see if that was a good or a bad pick. Marcus has 81 potential. Another guy who's kind of short. He's 5'7". Maybe that shows a lack of power. But the bat looks good. And the durability, he can't field, but at least he can play. Not get hurt. Barry has 84 potential. He's a 71 overall. He can pitch for us next year. And then we get Bean, 68 overall with 88 potential. Another closer can pitch next year for us. Collier, he is a deep potential, but he's just a catcher that we could use. There's injuries. And our last pick, Correa, had a 73 potential. He's a 48 overall. Now let's see. Did we make a mistake? I don't care about a closer. Marquez had 96 potential, so he was probably better. I don't love his per 9s, though. And he has 62 stamina, while Geno has 81. Yeah, I actually don't like that pick, but he's a reliever. Let's see. Sammy Torres went number 2. Good power, but I'm not sure what else is there, and his durability is so bad. 22 durability. He's DH. So I don't love that. Alvarado's 92 potential. It looks like Aguilar has 95 potential, so you could argue, but I don't love his per 9s, and he's a 59 center. He's probably a reliever or a guy who can't pitch long. The Blue Jays had 2 draft picks. Okay, 98 potential, but I don't know, like, if he could even, the contact first rate is good, durability is good, but I don't know what his other secondaries are, so I don't know if we could even use him. Perry Price was another guy, 92 potential. Abbott had 95 potential. He's a project with terrible durability. Yeah, I guess there could have been another guy too, but we didn't make like a bad pick. There was that 98 potential, but just based off our team needs, we need other things. So let's go to the All-Star game, and we might make the playoffs this year. All right, we're at the All-Star game. We're now 39-52. We really struggled in June, which is okay. The fact that I thought we were not going to keep it up, but let's see. Who made the All-Star team for us? We had no starters. Okay. No relievers. And Gindel made it with a 3.74 ERA. Not the best. He's a free agent after this year. Now, I doubt... I'll probably give him a qualifying offer. Maybe a team is going to be stupid and give him like a big contract and we get a draft pick out of it. I'd do that. Anyone else? Ryan Price made it. Hit 309 still. 16 home runs. OPS of 910. That's nice. No third baseman, no shortstop. No third baseman. Any outfielders? Kalenic. Mets fans look away. So that's it. Now, top prospects. I would like to see Story get to that number 1 spot by the end of the year. He's improving a ton. +8 in contact first left. And Merced is now up to 6. So that's good. I'm not going to call either of them up because I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I was thinking of calling them up if we're in the playoff race, but we're not. So let me just finish the season. We'll see how everyone did, and then that'll probably be it for the rest of the episode. All right, the season is done. We went 66-96. Now here's the question: are we gonna have the number 1 pick? No, we're not. We're gonna have the 3rd, 4th. We're gonna have the 4th pick in the draft, and watch the next draft have like 399 over potentials. But it is what it is. Let's see how the team did. So Lopez ended up hitting. His potential went down, but he's now an 84 overall. Hit 271 with 16 home runs, 21 stolen bases, OPS of 767. At shortstop, that's a good year. That's a WAR of 4. Not that superstar, but he's a very serviceable player. Odell Luke is now B potential. He hit 305 with 20 home runs. He's getting better every year. His WAR was 3.6. He can't field, but he can hit. He hit 300 with 20 home runs. He almost had a 2020 year. Castillo hit 273. His potential went up. He's now a 90 overall. 273, 21 home runs. OPS and slugging all went up. His obviously on base percentage plus slugging went up. 5.8 WAR. Benitez only hit $1.71. He hit 23 home runs, and that's kind of what I have him in the lineup for. Also stole 12 bases. He's not that good. But we just need some power. Price did cool down, but he ended up hitting 270 with 23 home runs. It's not bad. A WAR of 2.3. As you can see, he improved quite a bit. So I think we do have a first baseman maybe in the future. Samuel only hit 215 this year. He's 25 years old. That's why I called him up. 11 home runs. He did steal 21 bases. OPS of 603. His WAR was positive. Valencia ended up hitting over 200. He did steal 13 bases. His WAR was still negative with that defense. Higgins got hurt constantly during the season. So he only hit 258 and 182 at bats. Cortez hit 248 with 7 home runs. He improved in potential as well. And then Jimenez hit 237, which isn't great, but he did hit 10 home runs. He did steal 10 bases, but got caught 11 times. His WAR was positive, better than Wright has been. So that's our lineup. Let's take a look at pitching. Did Chavez have an ERA south of 3? He did. 2.76 ERA. He's an ace. He's only 25. He's still under long-term contract. Leon had a 3.28 ERA. So we got a good one, too. Zarate, again, still that 5+ ERA. He is a free agent. I might give him a qualifying offer if I think he might get a big-time deal for somewhere else to get a draft pick. Murillo, a 4.49 ERA. That's not bad. And then Cervantes, a 5.37. Nova as a long man was good. Salazar was really good. Reyes was all right. Varela was not that good. Mortero was bad. And Gindel, not great. So Did have 37 saves. Let's take a look at awards. I think we got one, it just said. I'm not going to look. Not batting title, not reliever of the year, not rookie of the year. Gold glove at pitcher, Murillo. There's our first award we've gotten with this team. Any other awards? The answer is no. Let's take a look at top prospects. Story dropped to 3, but he's a 72 overall. He looks pretty promising. And Merced is now at 5. Now I want to ask you guys, meet me in the comments, what should I do with Story and Merced? Do I call them up next year? They were both in AAA. They're only 22 and 20 years old, respectfully. Both former number 1 picks. Do I call him up and then keep Story at short, probably? No, move him to second, maybe? I don't know. Well, or put Lopez at second. And then Merced, we could definitely use the starter. We'd love to hear what you guys want to do with those two guys. Any other prospects that showed up on this? The answer to that is no. Let's take a look at other guys we have drafted, see how they improved. I think Escobar was a draft pick of ours. Richie Rivera had a pretty promising year. He's now at 66 overall. He's only 18, still at beat potential. Any relief? No, nope. All right, and all our catchers. At least we got Jimenez, and I think I gave him no, I didn't give him a long-term deal. He will get a long-term deal this year. All right, no second baseman, no third. Redding was in AAA. He's now 69 overall. That's nice. I didn't call him up, but we could have. Peralta's now 68 overall. He's been with the team for 6 years. He's like one of our best players their first year. We already looked at Story. And there's Lopez in the outfield. Barton got hurt, fractured his wrist, but he did improve a little bit. Not crazy amount. Zavala in AA improved. He's a 68 overall now. Ortiz, big time power there. And durability and fielding. So maybe in a year or two I'll call him if he's a 73 overall. In terms of center fielders, there's Benitez and Escobar we looked at. Pearsall was an A-ball. Good speed and durability. He can play short. That's really random. And then right field, I don't think we had anyone. So that's it for the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Please drop a like. Like I said, meet me in the comments. Help me out. And to end the episode, who won the World Series? The Dodgers defeat my Red Sox. So it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Take it easy. Peace.